Welcome to LinkedUp, Breaking Boundaries in Education, a podcast that focuses on what is happening in education today, connecting everyone to the movers and shakers that are breaking boundaries in the education arena.
Hello, this is Jamie from LinkedUp Breaking Boundaries in Education, and Jerri and I are very excited to offer a special podcast today. It's all about professional development, which happens to be one of our favorite things, right, Jerri? We already considered ourselves PD geeks, right?
Oh, that's right. I always felt like PD was the oxygen that kept me alive as a teacher and administrator. I love it.
Mm-hmm. It really, every opportunity I got, we had an episode on mentors, right? And I had not just Laura as an amazing mentor, but many amazing mentors. And the one thing that was in common with all of them is that they always gave me opportunities for professional development, whether it be emailing it to me, putting it in my mailbox, saying, come along with me to this workshop. They always gave me opportunities for growth. And I mean, it pushed me further and further along. And I owe it to all of them for everything that I did. And I just think that having a variety of different types of professional development is really the key.
Right. And I think that part of this came out of that concern that teachers weren't going to have these opportunities during COVID, because a couple things here. First of all, COVID, we need to be working together. We are all experiencing this firsthand. We don't have anything to fall back on. So we knew teachers needed to be connected. We also were very concerned that they weren't going to get out there to those conferences and have those meetings. And so this really inspired this Poolside PD, but the real person that brought this to life was your husband. That was so awesome.
It's funny because a combination, I guess, that's how we grow, is through our conversations together. And, you were talking, when you work with, through our work with ClassLink, you do a lot of, you get to meet a lot of educational leaders.
Absolutely, yes.
And so you hear the need for this, especially, it's almost like things came to a halt with respect to professional development. I mean, traditional professional development, right? People realized, oh, okay, we can do things in different ways. And now why stop those new ways of learning that we were able to get from during our times in COVID? We talked about silver linings with COVID. This is one of them. We found that there are so many different types of creative ways that we can get professional development. And why stop them? Because we are, just about out of the pandemic. We need to continue to leverage these. So in our conversations, we realized the need. And then I said, well, it's funny because my husband actually did that. They had a professional development day back in February, and he wanted to leave it open for a personalized learning environment. He wants that for his students, therefore he wants that for his staff. So he created a choice board of a variety of different things that the teachers could do during their PD day. And a couple of our podcasts were on that choice board. So that's when Jerri and I said, well, why don't we have so many amazing themes that have come out of our podcast. Why don't we take all of our podcasts, divide them up into these themes, and put them in a choice board. And then people can pick and choose which ones they want to do and in the format they want. Do you like to watch? You can use YouTube. Do you want to listen? You can use any of the the platforms that we have. So that's what we did. We've been working on this for the past couple of months, and our marketing team, amazing marketing team at ClassLink, has helped us to organize it. And we're just excited. We're excited to share this.
And I wanted to add one more thing. As a former administrator, as I listened to these podcasts, I thought to myself, cha-ching, do you know how much this would cost to have these incredible, we have the best guests ever. And do you know how much it would cost to have them all in? Over $100,000. And we're offering it for free, which I love because educators need this kind of collaboration and experience.
That's right. ClassLink, and again, Jerri and I work for ClassLink, but our LinkedUp Breaking Boundaries in Education podcast came about because of Jerri's idea. She came to our CEO, and our CEO said, yes, we need to provide these amazing topics to the world. So ClassLink sponsors that. So it's free to everyone because ClassLink sponsors it. So I think that's pretty cool. And that's where what we're doing now is putting all of these together. We have them together for you. And we can also offer you CEU credit for them. So pick 3 from different themes, and then you can watch or listen, whatever you decide. And for every 3 that you do, you get 0.5 credits. So it's pretty exciting. You just fill out a Google form, we receive it, and then we can send you the certificate for credit.
And the thing I love about it is we're not really taking away from your time. That's why we call it Poolside PD, because you could sit by the side of the pool and listen or watch the YouTubes and get the information that you need. Go back to it when you need to. And it really, I think our whole goal is to broaden your horizons and aperture of what's going on, not only in the United States, but the entire world, because we have global guests as well. So this is very exciting. I have run it by some teachers and they can't get their hands on it fast enough. They're like, get me the link. Let's go, because it's free credit for them for listening to top educators. I don't think it gets better than that.
No, it is super exciting. So many different people from around the world are sharing their expertise and their stories, their experiences, and their suggestions for us, tips, and just different things, different ways that we can, topics that we can learn from. And of course, we're offering this in our theme of Poolside PD for the summer, and some people are coming out of their summer already because some schools are starting soon. But guess what? This doesn't end over the summer. You have access to this forever, and we'll always be able to leverage this, whether it's, when you're home at night, you finished grading, or you don't want to grade papers, folding clothes, listen away, and you're getting CEU credit hours. So it's kind of exciting. Anytime, anywhere learning.
Yes. Well, let's go through and just show them. I think we have 7 categories. So we could just quickly show them what's available.
All right. Sure, Jerri, let's show it because it's really great and easy to get to. So we'll share the link, and this is what it looks like. We have a little section up here that explains that you are going to be getting 0.5 CEU credit, and then you submit this form afterward to share your thoughts. And we'll look at that in just a minute. But take a look. We have a banner up at the top, and it goes through all of our themes. So Jerri and I realized from our learning from our guests that the themes that emerged were building relationships, which we have here right now. We also have collaboration, critical thinking, cultural responsiveness, ed challenges, social emotional learning, and student engagement. Now, what do they look like? So the choice board has the podcasts that fall into the category, and then you have your option of choosing the YouTube version, the Apple version, or the Spotify version. But also know that if you access your podcast from a different platform, you can always access them there as well. We wanted to provide easy links from here. So it's really simple. Choose any 3 from any category, and you're in. You have the credits. You just have to submit this form. I'll click it right here so we can see it. Just your first and last name, your email address, your school system or work organization, which choice board did you use, which podcast did you listen to or watch, and then what platform did you use. And then for each of the podcasts, what was the title and key takeaway? And then how do you think these takeaways will inform decisions and or allow you to grow as an educator? And then we want to know what suggestions you have for future podcast topics, because we're doing this for you. So fill us in. Let us know what you are looking for.
Right. And I just don't think it gets easier than that. And the other thing is we're bringing great people to you, just right to wherever you are. So we hope that our teachers will and educators will take advantage of this because it's such a great resource.
Yeah.
Um, yes. So any of those categories, those are really the hot topics that we see. And if you see another hot topic, put it in that form so that we can get going and get moving with other guests.
Yeah.
But we're so excited to roll this out. We're thankful our team took this idea and really rolled with it. And so we will be sending it out to school districts and trying to get a hold of as many as we can so that we can get you all connected for some free professional development.
Absolutely. So, take a look, see what interests you, whatever fits your mood, and just enjoy it. Get a cup of coffee, glass of wine, why not? And get your learning in and enjoy it. And again, we really do want to know what you're looking for so we can add to it. But for every 3 that you do, just submit a form and we'll get you your credit.
Yes.
And so just enjoy. I mean, we've certainly enjoyed, really enjoyed meeting all of these amazing guests and learning from them. And we hope that you do the same. So pick and choose, enjoy, and add this to your personalized learning environment.
Yes, and we'll have a link to it in our show notes so that you can just link right there and get started. We'll also advertise on other social media platforms, and we would appreciate if you would share it with your colleagues as well.
Yes,
So
please do. Yep. And subscribe to us on YouTube, but then also follow us on all of our social media, of course, Twitter and LinkedIn. And Jerri and I are crawling into the Instagram and TikTok space as well. So help us along, help push us along, and follow us there too. Even give us some tips for those environments as well.
Yes. Thank you for joining us and take advantage of these new choice boards. We're excited.
Thank you for listening. And if you would like to stay linked up, be sure to follow us on Apple and Spotify and subscribe to us on YouTube.